guys, thanks for tuning in to PolyLive. I'm Antonio.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're here at our temporary location with Musty the Mustang.
And we're right on campus. Thanks for everyone that's come to SOAR so far. We've had a really good time. I want to ask Antonio, what was your favorite part of SOAR so far?
Well, my favorite part of SOAR has been seeing all the students go to their advisors and just they look so ready for the upcoming year. It's really exciting. What about you, Brittany?
I'd say just the excitement. I've had so many questions about WOW and about moving. Everyone's just ready to get back and have a good time and meet everyone. So.
Great. Well, hopefully you guys have been watching us on our website live, or if not, you've been watching our episodes that are archived, or you've been listening to us on iTunes. And today, like I said before, we have our special SOAR recap.
And yeah, we're joined today by academic advisors, so unfortunately you don't get to watch us for a whole hour, but the advisors are going to take over and answer all your questions. We'll be back on August 22nd with our special episode on culture and diversity, though.
And just because we're not your host today doesn't mean you guys can't send in your questions live to our chat.
Yeah, so we're going to head it over to the academic advisors, and they're going to take it over right now. Thank you.
Welcome to the Student Orientation Advising and Registration General Advising webinar. Let's take a moment to meet your presenters. Hello, this is Christy Wedeggy, Academic Advisor for the College of Science and Mathematics.
Carly Head, Academic Advisor in the Athletic Department.
And I'm Brad Kiker, Academic Advisor for the College of Ag, Food, and Environmental Sciences.
To best see the PowerPoint in chat room, at the top of the page, go to View, then highlight Layouts, and select Wide Layout. That will allow you to see everything in full view. Welcome to the Cal Poly Academic Advising webinar. If you are a new freshman student tuning into this webinar, then you are officially the graduating class of 2015. We are really excited for you to be here with us today. This presentation is designed to get you ready for your first quarter at Cal Poly. We want you to leave here feeling confident that you've gained valuable information that will help you succeed in your first quarter and throughout your 4 years here at Cal Poly. During this webinar session, we have advisors standing by to answer some of your specific advising questions. You can submit a question in the chat area of the webinar at any time. Today, we're going to be providing you with an overview of the following: advising at Cal Poly, learning about the requirements to earn your degree, making sure you are on the right track for fall quarter, navigating the Cal Poly portal, and tips for success. It is crucial that you have a good understanding of these requirements so that you can start off successfully and understand how to plan ahead with classes accordingly. Although you are block scheduled into courses for fall quarter, you will need to be prepared to enroll on your own in subsequent quarters. The information provided today will help you with ensuring that you have been blocked into the correct classes for fall and educate you on tools that will be used for registering for future quarters on your own.
First, let's define what advising entails. Advising is an interaction between you and an advisor that is intended to give you insight or direction about academic, social, or personal matters. At Cal Poly, we have many different types of advisors to help you. If you are an athlete, you will have an athletic advisor. If you plan to study abroad, you will have a study abroad advisor. And if you want to learn more about health profession careers, such as medicine, you will need to see a health profession peer advisor. In addition, academic advising models vary from college to college, and it is very important that you understand how advising works for your college. Although advising varies throughout Cal Poly, advising does share an ultimate common goal, which is to help you graduate in a timely manner and feel prepared to enter the workforce once you receive your degree from Cal Poly. This is the advising syllabus. Advising is also considered teaching. Just like teaching, advising is an ongoing, intentional process designed to foster your ability to make more informed decisions and learn how to value the educational experience. In your first session with an advisor, you will receive what is known as the advising syllabus, which is similar to a course syllabus that every instructor will give you on the first day of class. Just like a course syllabus outlines course expectations, an advising syllabus outlines what you can expect from advising and what advisors will expect from you. Advising is a shared responsibility, and our goal is to partner with you and help you achieve academic success. We just covered an overview of advising at Cal Poly. Now Brad is going to talk about tools for success and helpful resources to help you throughout your time at Cal Poly.
So today we're going to make sure that you have the tools that you need to start off successfully here at Cal Poly. We encourage you to create a folder for keeping all of your important Cal Poly documents together in one place. This will help you as you have a paper trail to after you submit items to major department offices, your college office, or the office of the registrar. And that way you can follow up if items get lost. The curriculum sheet is a one-page summary of the requirements to be awarded a degree from Cal Poly. It is a convenient advising tool to be used by you and your advisor during advising appointments, and it's an informal place for you to keep track of your own progress. Flowcharts display your degree requirements from that curriculum sheet over a 4-year plan. The Degree Progress Report, also known as the DPR, is the more in-depth, real-time place online for you to see where you can track your degree completion, and it is tracked by the Office of the Registrar. The Poly Profile is your unofficial online transcript that displays all of your quarterly course enrollments and grades. It is the only place where you can see all of your cumulative GPAs in one location. The Cal Poly Catalog is your contract with the university for all requirements and expectations to complete your degree. The DPR is your official display of your catalog requirements for your degree. For your convenience, here's an example of a curriculum sheet that is a 1- to 2-page summary of your catalog or curriculum requirements needed to earn your degree. You can find your curriculum sheet through your portal in the Advising tab and/or on your college website for advising. Your curriculum sheet is a tool that helps you see all the requirements you need to complete in order to graduate with your major from Cal Poly. The units required to graduate can be found in the upper right-hand corner. Please note, this requirement varies by major and will be at least 180 units, but maybe a bit more. As an entering freshman, you are on the 2011-13 catalog. Cal Poly is on a 2-year catalog cycle, and when new catalogs are published, you're allowed to stay on the existing catalog or exercise your rights to follow future ones. General education, also referred to as GE, are courses designed to give you a breadth of study for your degree. The GE requirements are listed on the right side of the page. Please note that GE is tailored to each major, where some areas allow for freedom of choice and others are prescribed by your specific major. Support courses are listed on the left side of the page. Support courses provide background needed for major courses. Support courses can be offered by departments other than your own. For example, most majors in engineering and in the sciences require support courses in mathematics. Note, some majors do not have support courses. Sometimes majors are able to integrate GE and support courses. For example, let's focus on Area D, which is enclosed by the yellow box under the GE section. A business major, for example, is required to take a specific GE D2 course, which is Econ 222. You will see that the red box shows you where D2 is located under the GE section. Next to D2, it says 4 units in support. It could also say on your curriculum sheet 0. The red arrow shows you that Econ 222 fulfills a required course for business majors. However, for GE areas D1, D3, D4, and D5, the student will be able to select a class of their choice from many to fulfill those requirements. Major courses are listed on the top left side of the page. Major courses are designed to provide competence in the professional field in which a degree is earned. These classes are offered by the academic department in which your degree program is offered, and they are considered a depth of study. Free electives means you can take any class you want to fulfill those units. These units can be used for minor classes or exploring different types of classes, and not all majors have free electives. And the next slide will show a major that does not have free electives. This is an example of a different major, computer science. The layout of this curriculum sheet is similar for GE, free electives, and major and support courses. However, the content of course and unit requirements for computer science majors are different. It is important that you know the requirements for your major. However, these are 3 requirements that are applicable to all majors. Students are expected to complete GE Area A classes during their freshman year. Area A is a key prerequisite to lower division courses in Area C and upper division GE courses, like areas C4, D5, and F. Everyone must fulfill the United States Cultural Pluralism requirement, as explained in the catalog. There are many GE courses that will fulfill the USCP requirement when you select a GE course. You can also look for one that double counts as a USCP and GE course. USCP courses may also be standalone courses, no GE attached, or major support courses. You can find the full list of courses in the catalog and figure out how to wave in a fulfillment of that requirement with courses that are already on your curriculum sheet. The graduation writing requirement is a requirement all students must fulfill by demonstrating competency in writing skills as a requirement for graduation. This can be done 2 ways here at Cal Poly. Take the Writing Proficiency Exam, or the WPE, offered 1 Saturday per quarter, or take a GWR approved course. Some of these also count in the C4 GE category and can also sometimes even be USCP that we talked about a second ago. Before attempting this requirement, however, you must have junior standing or have 90 units completed in your coursework.
Along with each curriculum sheet is a corresponding flow chart that shows how you can schedule your classes quarter by quarter for each year. Flowcharts' appearance vary widely by major, but essentially are a 4-year plan for completing your curriculum. Flowcharts can be found on your college, advising, or department website. Refer to the Advising tab in your portal for more information on flowcharts available for your major. This is one example of a flowchart for a business major. In this example, classes are listed vertically, quarter by quarter, and separated by year 1, 2, 3, and 4. Note any footnotes or special comments that are referenced in the flowchart. As a first-time freshman, you were blocked into your first quarter of classes. There are benefits to having a block schedule. It relieves the stress of navigating the registration process, which can be confusing to learn the first time around. It guarantees that you are enrolled in full-time units, at least 12 units or more. And it starts you off on the right track for your first quarter, providing you with classes based on your admitted major and math and English eligibility. You can access your block schedule through your Student Center of your Cal Poly portal. We will cover how to access your Student Center in the next few slides. Here are some considerations to know about your fall schedule. Do not make changes to your schedule without first consulting with an advisor. You are expected to take 14 to 17 units in your first quarter. If you are only blocked into 12 units, it is recommended that you try to add another course. Refer to your flowchart to find recommendations for the fourth class. If you need assistance with determining an appropriate fourth course, consult with your advisor. If you need to make changes to your schedule, swap, don't drop. You can learn about how to swap or edit classes by watching the CP Reg demo video available in your registration portal tab. August 16th to the 18th is freshman registration rotations. This is the period of time that new undergraduate students can make registration changes. To learn the specific date and time that you can make changes to your schedule, check your enrollment appointment time in the right-hand side of your Student Center.
Now we are going to discuss AP credit and community college credit. By now, you should have received your class schedule. When creating your schedule, we used your AP test results that were sent to Cal Poly to block schedule you into the appropriate classes. If you did not send in all your AP test results by July 18th, you may have been blocked into a course in which you have already received credit through your AP scores. You will want to contact an advisor for further help. If you took community college class during high school or this past summer, we did not account for that when building your block schedule. We will be going over this in the next few slides. We will show you how, in the next few slides, we will show you how to determine AP class credit and help you check your block schedule. This is the Advanced Placement Exam chart for 2011. All AP charts can be found on the Registrar's website. To read an AP credit chart, you will want to start by looking at the very top of the page to check the year. The year you took your AP exam will be the chart you need to look at to see if you will receive credit for the course at Cal Poly. Once again, we are looking at the chart for exams taken in 2011. Next, the column on the left indicates the exam name and number. Make sure the name and number match your records. To the right are the AP scores. Depending on the test, Cal Poly will accept a 3, 4, or 5. To the right of the AP scores are specific credits earned at Cal Poly. AP test credit can qualify for a specific course or a general education section at Cal Poly. The last column to the far right indicates the general education requirements that the AP credit has fulfilled at Cal Poly. This is an example of a student that took the English language and composition exam in high school. If a student received a 3, 4, or 5 on the AP exam during 2011, the student would receive 4 units of credit for English 134, which is the general education A1 requirement, and in addition, they would receive 5 units of free elective credit. The bottom picture on this slide is a snapshot of what the student's degree progress report looks like. The green circle indicates that the student has been given credit for English 134 from their AP scores. Now we're going to talk about community college coursework. Some of you might have coursework from a community college and want to see if it will transfer to Cal Poly. Assist.org is the website we use to help articulate California community college coursework. If you have taken a community college course, you must send an official sealed transcript to Cal Poly's evaluations office so they can determine the course equivalency. Do not sign up for a course in the fall that you think you have already received credit for at a community college. You can also use assist.org to find out if a course counts for a specific course at Cal Poly. If you think you may have been blocked into a course in which you have already received credit for, it is important to contact an advisor to determine an alternative course to take. And now we're going to pause for a commercial and hear from our sponsor, the Week of Wellness.
Welcome to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. One of Cal Poly's oldest and largest traditions is the Week of Welcome orientation program. This unique program runs the week before classes begin in the fall.
During this program, new students are placed into groups within their residence halls or with other transfer students. The groups are led by 2 trained orientation leaders.
Activities to help acclimate new students to San Luis Obispo and Cal Poly's campus. There are also additional presentations and events to encourage students to meet new people and to learn about the new responsibilities of being a Cal Poly student.
While help me transition to my new home.
People,
explore San Luis Obispo,
and become a Cal Poly Mustang with WOW.
All right, we're back. This is the portal checklist. This is a useful checklist that will help you navigate the Cal Poly portal and some online tools that you will be using as a student at Cal Poly. You can print this handout at the home page of this webinar or at the advising.calpoly.edu website. We will walk you through some of these tools in the next few screens. Your Cal Poly portal. You should have been able to access your Cal Poly portal by now. If you are having difficulties with your password or difficulties logging in, we recommend that you call ITS at 805-756-7000. In the Cal Poly portal, under the single-click access box, you will see Pass, Student Center, and Email and Calendar. It is important that you know what these are used for. Pass is a tool used to plan your schedule each quarter. You can view descriptions of classes, sort by GE classes, and view textbook information required for the courses that you might be interested in. Lastly, you can use the map feature to familiarize yourself with the campus and where your classes would be located. As we have mentioned before, we recommend that you watch the past demo videos to familiarize yourself with how to use this helpful tool. The Student Center is the place where you register for your classes each quarter and use Pass where you had planned out your class schedule. You can view in your Student Center, you can view your student checklists, enrollment and registration and appointment times, view any holds that are on your account, financial aid information, and update your address and telephone information. Email and calendar. This is how you will access your Cal Poly email account. Your Cal Poly email is an official means of communication from the university. You need to use this email account to communicate with your professors, advisors, and any other university officials. This is our way to verify that you are a student at Cal Poly. Make sure to check your email every single single day.
Okay, the Degree Progress Report, also known as the DPR, is how you can view your curriculum and track your progress online. The DPR provides a view of your completed courses, classes you are currently taking, and requirements that still remain. The DPR is maintained by the Office of the Registrar. To access your DPR in your Cal Poly portal, first click on the Student Center, then click on Degree Progress link on the left under Academic History. Under the Report Type drop-down box, select Degree Progress Report and click Go. As soon as it comes up, be sure to click on the yellow Expand All button to reveal all important fields. Discrepancies that you discover on your DPR are not cause for alarm, but they are rather just a means of prompting you to have an important conversation with evaluations or your advisor. This is a snapshot of a degree progress report. Here are tips on reading your DPR. On the right side lists all the status of classes required for graduation. Next to each class, you will see either a green circle, a yellow triangle, or a red box. Using this as an example, the course listed on the top is the B3 Physical Science course required for GE. The green circle indicates that the requirement has been fulfilled. This student took Matter and Energy, received a B, and the green circle status indicates the requirement has been satisfied. Under the B4 GE requirement, the DPR shows that the student is enrolled in Bio 113 in fall 2011 and is indicated by the yellow triangle. Under GE Area C, Arts and Humanities, the C1 literature requirement has not been fulfilled, which is indicated by the red square.
Another useful online tool is the Poly Profile, which is your unofficial university transcript displaying your student information and grades for each quarter. In the Poly Profile, you can verify your telephone number and addresses, any college transfer credit that has been received and or evaluated, as well as AP/IB test credit that's been received, and view a summary of your coursework taken and the grades that have been earned quarter by quarter at Cal Poly. To access your Poly Profile, you will need to log into your Cal Poly portal and then click the Registration and Enrollment tab. Scroll down the page and click on View My Poly Profile. Under Career Program Plans, your declared degree plan, major and/or declared minor will be displayed. The enrollment summary shows a snapshot of each quarter you have been at Cal Poly. You can see how many units you have attempted, units you have earned, and the GPA earned for that quarter. The enrollment history displays a summary of each quarter. It will show the classes you were enrolled in, the grades you have earned in each course, and the term and cumulative GPAs. Term GPA is the average of all grades for one quarter. CP SLO GPA is a cumulative GPA of all courses taken at Cal Poly. Higher Education GPA is also a cumulative GPA of all Cal Poly coursework and of all coursework taken at other colleges and universities attended and for which transcripts have been sent to Cal Poly. Now we're going to talk about some tools that you can find on the Office of the Registrar's website. The Office of the Registrar webpage has all of the following documents for your reference throughout your time at Cal Poly. Registration rotation schedules. This schedule will help you plan for future and show you when your group will register for each quarter. Your group is determined by the first 3 letters of your last name. The student planning calendar displays the important academic dates throughout the quarter. The calendar displays deadlines to add and drop classes, academic holidays, when classes for next quarter will be available, etc. This is a great tool to keep you organized of upcoming important dates. We recommend that you record these dates in a planner or your phone for quick reference. The final exam schedule displays when each of your courses will have a final exam. All final exams are scheduled during the same week and are based on the day and time of your class schedule. The Cal Poly catalog is available online at either records.calpoly.edu or catalog.calpoly.edu. The catalog provides information on all university policies and displays information on degree programs offered at Cal Poly. The Cal Poly catalog has every course listed for each major. The catalog is where you can find the title of the course, the unit value of the course description, including any prerequisite courses that must be completed prior to taking that course. The course descriptions also indicate if the course meets a general education area, as well as additional university requirements such as the United States Cultural Pluralism, also known as USCP, and the graduation writing requirement, also referred to as the GWR.
All right, so now we'll go into a little bit more depth on some tips for success. Email is the official means of communication from the university. Therefore, it is important that you check and read your Cal Poly email account daily. Cal Poly staff and faculty will only respond to the emails that are sent from your Cal Poly email address. This email verifies that you are a student at Cal Poly and assures your privacy and student records are protected. We mentioned earlier in the presentation about having an academic folder. This folder is intended for keeping you organized and keeping track of all your important documents. Keeping copies of all documents submitted to your major office or college office or the office of the registrar provides a paper trail for you to have recourse if items get lost.
The study 25 to 35 hours per week is a university-wide campaign to promote student learning. High school is very different from college, and you need to prepare yourself for the demanding academic rigor of college coursework. In high school, you may not have needed to study much, but in college, it is expected that you will study 2 hours per unit per week for each course. If you are enrolled in a 4-unit course, you will be expected to study for 8 hours per week for that one individual course. 12 hours of coursework is the equivalent of 24 hours per week of studying. Your academic success is your responsibility. You must approach your coursework as if it were a full-time 40 to 50 hour per week job. Your instructors expect you to take your job seriously. Assignments will be based on the 25 to 35 hour concept. During the week, plan to spend 25 and 35 hours on studying and preparing for class and reading, writing papers. It may not sound like a lot. It may sound like a lot, but if you break it down throughout the week, it's only 4 to 5 hours per day, and you will still have plenty of free time. This will prevent you from having to cram everything into the night before, which is not effective. Here are a few additional tips for success. Utilize tutoring resources. We have many available resources on campus to help you succeed in your courses. Check out sas.calpoly.edu to learn about supplemental workshops in math and science, study sessions, and free tutoring resources. Go see your advisors. We want to partner with you to help you succeed. So visit your professional and faculty advisors regularly. Go to office hours. Don't wait until you have a question or do not understand a concept to talk to your professors. And get help as soon as you can. The quarter system is fast and a lot of material is covered very quickly. So be proactive, not reactive. Many folks on this campus want to help you succeed, but we can't help you unless you come in and tell us that you need our help.
On July 26th, our registrar, Jem Sonata, covered some important CP policies. We strongly encourage you to watch this Poly Live episode that can be found on the Poly Live website. These are important policies that will affect your educational experience at Cal Poly, and it is your responsibility to familiarize yourself with these policies.
One last tip for success: plan ahead. Keep up with your assignments and studying. Keep an extensive planner in a journal, on your phone, or on your computer so that you know what is coming. Start your papers and longer assignments and projects early so they won't sneak up on you. Cramming really isn't fun, so avoid it. For example, one thing you could do to plan ahead is to, after you have attended the first day of class, is to take each of your course syllabi and record when course assignments and tests are due in your planner, and have frequent and pop-up reminders so that you will not be surprised by any upcoming deadlines.
As mentioned throughout this presentation, advising looks different in each college at Cal Poly. We encourage you to contact your department to find out further information about your advising center and how to contact your advisor. Thank you for watching the 2011 General Advising webinar. We wish you the best of luck with your transition to Cal Poly. Hopefully you've gotten all your questions answered through the live chat. If you have any further questions, please contact your advising center. And now Antonio and Brittany are going to say a few closing words.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed hearing all the info from the academic advisors.
Remember, we'll be back August 22nd with our episode on culture and diversity, and remember to watch us at orientation.calpoly.edu/polylive.
Yes, and if you want to send us questions ahead of time, send it to orientation@calpoly.edu, and we'll answer all your questions on culture and diversity. And with that, I'm Brittany.
I'm Antonio,
and thanks for watching PolyLive.